there was probably 50 or more who were living in a parking lot behind Sacred Heart Catholic Church. I became attached to this particular homeless community. It's not all the homeless in Corpus Christi, right? It is a particular homeless community. I got involved because the Catholic Church was involved, because the homeless community was in the parking lot, and we decided accompaniment was our what we were going to start with, and that was good. I had to talk them down from building a tiny home village. Start with accompaniment.
You did your listening project, and there were two themes. So remind me of what those two themes were when you did the listening with those experiencing houselessness.
When we first did a listening process, this was like 4 years ago, and what came to the top was just like in a neighborhood was their own community, to have a stronger community, to have better relationships. And they also wanted to have a better reputation in Corpus Christi. So the larger community was important to them. So their community and the larger community were their most important. That's what mattered to them. And that's such a challenge because when you're on the street, you're mostly dysregulated. Your nervous system is dysregulated. So your cognitive systems are dysregulated, and your emotional systems are dysregulated. It's hard for them to have relationships. That particular goal of having a stronger community, better relationships, knowing each other better, knowing each other deeper, being more supportive of each other. It's played out by meeting every week, but at their community meetings, the people that really were motivated the most and that wanted to invest in building a better community began to refer to themselves as peer advocates. It didn't take long before they realized that to support each other, there were so many, who didn't even. It was so difficult to navigate resources, and some of our community, our homeless community, they've been through whole navigation thing with all the different kind of resources. It's ridiculously impossible to navigate those resources. So the ones who had some understanding of that and were able to navigate better than the others identified themselves as peer advocates, and they could advocate for their peers. So they begin to help each other navigate, and then very quickly, the main thing that happens is that after they do a little meditation and they pray in and they sign in and they do some trauma exercises, then they go around the circle and they say, "So what's going on? What are your goals? What are you working on?" And tell us. And then they ask, "How can we support you?" Or so they would help them navigate resources. They would pray for them. They would just give people a chance to cry or tell their story or whatever. And sometimes at the end, when we would say, "What was your gift for being here?" It was just it was just that you let me come here and just be here. Just being here was the most important thing for me today, right? So that's how they have continued to build community.